Here we go on the prowl in the streets of Santo Domingo. So here I am again, just taking a walk. Going to this park. Actually, it's not too far from my hotel where I was staying, and I saw this lovely park, so I decided to take a stroll. So as you see, it's very shady. There are a lot of trees. There's a nativity scene that's around Christmas time, a little before Christmas. When I visited, there are people in the park just relaxing. I'm enjoying the day, enjoying the good weather. There's some monument right there. I'm not sure what it was. I did not get close enough to take a look at what it said. There's some birds that are being fed on the ground. There's some guys playing dominoes, which is a local pastime. There's a lot of guys playing dominoes on the side streets, on the Malecon. Looks like they're very engaged in the game. In the middle of the day, we are at a busy street next to the Malecon. And in Santo Domingo, I observed that there is a lot of traffic. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of cars. So if you want to drive out there, just take that into consideration. I wouldn't drive out there myself, but some people like driving. I wouldn't drive. And to the right, you could see that there's a guy with his hand over his mouth. He's saying something or he's shouting out something. Most likely he's a famous general or someone of importance, and based on the location, he's warning that something is happening. He's telling everyone to beware, something is coming. So further out, I kept on walking a little bit, and the cars are still moving, and I came across this park, very colorful. Looks like it's half of some type of skating rink or skateboard playing area. And further out, you could see that there's a basketball court actually. So since I'm a basketball fanatic, wherever I go and I see a basketball court, I always try to either play or take a look at the players who are playing and see what's going on. The courts are not all that. The asphalt is kind of like rough out there, but still it's a court where I guess the locals could play and engage in that activity. I kept on walking a little bit and went a little further down, and to the right of that guy that was shouting out, which I'll show in a second, is this area. Is not really a beach. There's my guy out there warning people that something's coming, but it's not really a beach. It has sand, it has water. It could be an area where you could relax and take in the scene, but it's not really convenient for the beach vibes. There's no one really there, and as I get closer, you will see that on the edge where the water comes onto the shore, there's a bit of debris there, some grass and some garbage. I believe it's a place that could be revamped and made into a more touristy area, meaning that you could have an area where you have some entertainment, some food, clean up this area, some umbrellas. It's definitely a place that has some potential, in my opinion. Well, apart from that, when I kept on walking in this area, I saw that there were some boys on the right hand side, which I will get to in a second, and just taking in the scene. It's a nice scene. If you look all the way out, you see the sky, the beautiful skyline. So what I'm referencing to is that there were some boys on the right side, and it looks like they were engaging in some type of activity, like they were racing each other. I'm not sure if they were doing it just for their own purposes, just competition among themselves, or if it was an actual team that was practicing. But it's good to see the youth that they're engaging into something productive. And sometimes you go to some places and you see a lot of young teens on the streets begging and kind of wasting their life. But everybody has to go through their certain circumstances. I can't really judge when someone of that age is doing that. They may be in a situation where they have no other choice. So I kept on walking up the step which will lead back up to the main block where you could see the ocean and the sidewalks. But in this area, as I said, you can see the steps there kind of damaged, and I believe it could be renovated and this area could be fixed, and it could be an attraction for people to, the locals and for visitors to hang out and enjoy the scenery and what it has to offer. So yeah, I'm back on the main block and I'm going to walk up a little bit further up on the sidewalk, and again there are some restaurants, some bars. This one right there looks like it's a nice place to hang out, especially in the evening. Since it sits over the water, you could probably see the sunset and enjoy the ambience of that view and taking in a couple cocktails and something to eat. And maybe there's a live band and some music going on. So a nice location to kind of hang out in the evening and take in the scene. So that's about it for my trip or my day tour. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Like and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Thank you.